This video is to demonstrate the changes that we're making to our next release with the examples workspace. And one of the things to point out is we now have this new right-click menu for view control. For example, the view's 2D, 3D arrangement that can also be accessed by the F9 function key. That particular VBA application has been modified to where it now maintains the screen coordinates of the 2D design, and so it doesn't do a fit view anymore. Another nice thing that we've done here is the reference adjust colors, and I'm going to window in here, close our 3D view just to show this. Let's say that this is your design and we want to tone down our reference colors. So we can go to View Control, Reference Adjust Colors, and what it does is it essentially goes in and selects all reference files and comes in and does two things. It changes the value and the saturation, and it also makes the active design file draw last so that it's on top. And if I right click and go back to Reference Adjust Colors again, it takes it back to normal. We also have the ability to toggle on and off all reference files. So I select it once, they're off. I select it again, and they're on. Another couple of things that we did here, the F7 toggle construction class is added here as well. If you can't remember the function keys, we've added the ability to open a profile view or the dynamic cross-section view, or even to access cross-section navigator here. New one that you might not be familiar with, levels off except for the element that you select. And so if I pick this, then it'll prompt me to identify an element. Let's say that I want that center line and the edge of pavement. And then as soon as I pick those and pick out in space, it's going to turn everything off except for those. And so that's one of the things that you can do. And we can do a view previous on that, obviously. The next one is the display set and clear. This works off of a microstation selection set, so you would need to have your selection set first. So let's say that I wanted to see my edge of pavement and my center lines. So I have those selected, and then I can do a right click, display set, and now it turns everything off but what I had selected. And what that essentially does is utilizes this display set setting, and now everything I draw after this will be on. But that display set, it's almost like a temporary saved view, but I can go back then and go to my view control and clear it, and it takes me back to where I was. Also, we have the microstation arrange windows, rotate view, fit view, illustration view, and wireframe view. So those are some of the things that we did with our view controls. Next thing to point out is just a couple of changes with that F9 2D 3D. If we look at the view attributes, it's now going to force clip back and clip front on and clip volume off. There's a very specific purpose for that, in that if a project is far away from the global origin, there was a lot of jaggedness coming along the edges, and turning on clip back and clip front fixes that. And so that's why that has been turned on.